Hey yo, what's up guys, your boy Ed from Lead to Beat. You already know. For today's video, we're gonna go over what True Draco has become for me. I picked up the new True Draco card and I'm super excited. Currently in this build, I'm only running 2 of the new Draco Awakening. I think the card is great, but we're gonna get into why I'm not playing 3 at the moment. There's a lot of lists out there with True Draco, just pure True Draco, and I've been playing True Draco for such a long time that I've also taken ideas from other people to be able to like kind of evolve the way that I play the deck. But realistically, the deck is very simple, very straightforward. It's a lot of just activating cards to draw stuff. And I think the deck has such a strong draw power that it's actually going to do, fine. Now let's go ahead and talk about, I don't think that this deck is going to be tier 1 at all whatsoever, even with the new True Draco card. It's not even a True Draco card, it's a Draco card, by the way. But I think the deck is still going to do well, but it's not going to be tier 1. I think that if you guys go back to how like True Draco was played back in like late 2019 kind of thing, you know, we just kind of played floodgates, draw, no masterpiece, of course, but you know, we were just playing floodgates, and I think that's what the deck is now, with a lot of draw power, a lot of floodgates, and it's back to doing the good old thing. But now we are doing it back again with 3 diagrams and 3 masterpieces. So let's go ahead and get into this list. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get into the main deck already. We're gonna start off with just 1 masterpiece. Before this set came out of Doom and Dimensions, I was actually playing Kashtira True Draco, and I thought that was really cool. The ability to be able to search a continuous spell with just Unicorn was really, really helpful. Being able to activate Birth and bring back your Kashtira monster after you tributed your monster is really, really good. But we're going to play only one masterpiece in this build. This is really, really good, but sometimes getting rid of like 2 spell, trap, or monster, you know, like types, does hurt. And one of the cards that just helps us do so much is going to be Knuckles. Knuckles being at 3 is really, really helpful with the 1 masterpiece, because you can set up the trap, and then you can go ahead and with the trap on your opponent's turn tribute summon, and then this just helps out so much. This is really, really good. But let's go ahead and continue. Double Ignis. Being able to activate any of the traps or spells onto the field is gas. And these 2 cards get you there. I think these 2 cards are really, really good. This is going to be the last True Draco monster I played. This only puts us at, what, 7 True Draco monsters? But this gets you another Draco monster if you need it. If you already have a trap in this, summon this. You set the trap right. Let's say you already had something to summon this with. You set the trap, and then on their turn, you add anything you want. It could be masterpiece, and then you tribute the monster in the trap, and you summon out the masterpiece. But you know, this is really good. The one thing that people don't see coming is double mono Awado. If you guys go back to True Draco back in the day, I used to always play 2 mono Awado no matter what. People started playing Inspector Border, I kept mono Awado. Mono Awado is just my favorite, honestly, spirit monster ever. This card hits anything. Like, your opponents are not going to be able to K9 you. I mean, like, it's not like they could anyway, because you're not activating any monster effects in hand or grave. So you're just going to keep it very simple. Just a few monsters, a bunch of floodgates, and you're going to wreck their shit with that. We're going to go ahead and continue. We're going to start off with the spells. We're going to hit 3 diagram, because diagram's back to 3. This is the one card that I was waiting for to come back to 3 in order for me to be able to play this deck again. Like, this is literally the card that made me want to play this deck again, and I play a 4th one just in case. 3 Heritage, and I played 3 Disciples. I want to be able to open up some of these spells as much as possible, because I want to be able to tribute summon with their effects and not just my tribute summon for my turn. For the new Draco card, this is Draco Awakening. This is not a True Draco card. That's one of the things that I've had to learn as I play, you know, because I actually didn't even realize that this doesn't say True Draco anywhere, and most of these spell cards require for the card either leaving the field being a True Draco card, or for you to return a True Draco card back to the deck, and this is neither one of those. So this is one of those cards that I'm only playing at 2, because I already feel like this can definitely become bricky, and for me, 2 has only been helping me. So you activate one, you add a True Draco monster, and then you continue going with your combo, whatever it is that you need. A few more cards, and these are going to be draw engines. So you have like search engines, which are a bunch of rotas, and then you have a bunch of draw engines. So you have duality to be able to add anything and everything that you need, right? Let's go ahead and move on. Make some space over here. You also have double pot of desires, one card of demise, and I'm only playing 40 cards, but I'm only playing 2 Upstart Goblin. I really want to be able to find the third space of a card to be able to take out of this deck in order for me to play the third Upstart. I think 3 Upstart just helps out so much. Life points don't matter if your opponent can't summon anything, honestly. With a bunch of floodgates that we are already running, you can definitely prevent your opponent from building any kind of board. Moving on, I played 3 Apocalypse because Apocalypse is definitely my favorite True Draco trap card, and then I played 2 of the True King's Return. This card's cool and all, but honestly, I don't like it as much. This is that one card that went to 1 like really quickly, and people were only playing like 3 Apocalypse, one of these, but I thought Apocalypse was my favorite card ever. This is cool and all. You get to revive something, use it, tribute it. You know, tribute the trap. You know, you've already tributed a monster in a trap. There you go. You pop something with this trap. Like, this is cool and all, but it's just not for me. I only like playing 2 of that, and then I also have 3 Monarchs Erupt. I think this is the most broken card in this deck. I was test playing with some friends yesterday. I was getting clapped up and everything, but I was having a lot of fun and learning a lot as I test played against some of the formats. And I know that against like Draco Tail, it kind of sucks playing this card because they can just activate the monster in grave to be able to bring, what is it, pop a card, a Spiller Trap card on the field, and then they just pop this from the graveyard, and that kind of sucks. But besides that, most of the other matches, when I got to be able to resolve this, I was able to actually go off and just prevent them from doing anything. 1 skill drain. This could be the card that gets sided out for, or gets put on the side just for the other upstart. And then I play, there can only be 1 in Rivalry. Rivalry, we can only play 1 type. I'm only really playing the True Draco monsters besides like the Mono Awados. But besides that, most of the time you normal summon Mono Awado and then you set this anyway because you're going first, right? And then that kind of is your whole your whole interaction, your whole board. Just being able to stop your opponent from activating any monster effects whatsoever, and then you just kind of setting up like this back row. But honestly, like, these are like the main 6 that you always want to go for. These are the True Draco ones that are searchable, but these are like your actual floodgates. This is what's stopping your opponent from being able to go off. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're going to do a test hand video pretty soon. Make sure that you guys look out for that post, because I think that True Dracos isn't really a combo deck that you can see, but it's a deck that you can like kind of feel the hands out, feel as if maybe you can get to floodgates or not, see what you're able to search, see what you're able to activate, whether if it's useful or not to be able to search a monster or a trap during that turn or something. So we're going to go ahead and kind of shuffle a hand and go to a combo video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys.